Hi, everyone. All right, I'm just going to wait a couple more seconds. We have a few people still connecting to audio here. Sometimes it takes so long on the Zooms to click into audio. We got to improve that. All right, well, I am so glad that you guys are here today. I am actually all the way out in California, so it is only 2:30 in the afternoon here, but I hope you guys are having a really great evening so far. My name's Mandy. I'm going to share just a little bit about Q Sciences with you guys tonight. I've been here now for 10 months. I've actually been in the industry for closer to 4 years though, which in and of itself is really wild. I was someone who swore I would never do anything like this. I used to call network marketing a pyramid scheme. So if that's you, that was also me. Welcome. It took me a long time to come around to trying anything like this. And honestly, the only reason I did is because we kind of got to a point in our life where I was just really tired of going through all of the monotonous hamster wheel financially. This is my family here in this picture. This is us out on the coast in California. We love going to the beach. That's my husband, Cole, and our 3 kids. I had all 3 of them back to back to back in 3 years, which is part of how I ended up in this industry because I started wanting to focus on my health a little bit more, but we could not afford for me to purchase any of the products that I wanted to try. My husband works in law enforcement out in California, which is a really rewarding job, but not necessarily one that pays super, super well. And so to keep us afloat out here, because in case you've been living under a rock, California is extremely expensive to live in. And so he was having to work dozens of overtime shifts every single month, dozens of hours of overtime, just so that we could really make our ends meet. And I finally got to this point where I was like, I'm so tired of this. I really just want to make a little bit of extra money so we don't have to do that. And that's really how I came into this industry. It was honestly a little bit by accident because I originally thought I was just going to try and get those products I wanted to use paid for. And then it turned into a huge blessing. So here we are 4 years later. It's really grown into a huge passion of mine. I feel really passionate about paying off debt and living debt free, and that is just honestly one of those things that was never possible for my family prior to working in this industry. And now, as a stay-at-home mom working this full time, I have actually paid off over $30,000 of debt for my family. It has just been so cool to watch this unfold over the last couple of years. And I'm really excited that you guys are here tonight to hear a little bit about it. So at Q Sciences, these 3 faces are very important. On your far left, we have Mr. Mark Wilson. He is, I call him a gentle giant. He's way taller in person than he looks in that picture, but he launched us back in 2012 as a really small health and wellness company. We had a small line of supplements. The sales went through the roof on the supplements. People have always loved our products, but he just couldn't figure out all the nitty-gritty details to get the business to take off the way that he wanted to. So in 2017, he went to Jake Spencer on your far right, and he asked him to come in and be a consultant for the company. So Jake Spencer is one of those people that is just extremely impressive. When I first came over to Q, I kept hearing about him and thinking, there's no way that this guy is as cool as everybody is saying he is. I just kept hearing, oh my gosh, Jake Spencer, Jake Spencer. And I really didn't get it until I met him. We have a company cabin in the mountains of Utah. And so they invite some of the top leaders to go up there every couple of months. And I got asked to go earlier this year. And so I was there with Jake Spencer, right? And the very first training session that he did for us, it went click and I got it. I was like, oh my gosh, I get why people admire him so much. He has worked in this industry for 20 plus years. He is extremely brilliant. I've had the pleasure of being trained by him multiple times now. And so he came in and just completely revamped our company, relaunched us. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that on the next slide. But he's a really personal mentor here to everyone that works in the company. Like I said, I was just on Zoom with him the other day, and the fact that I get to work so closely with the president of our company has just spoke volumes to me. And then lastly, this is my friend Brittany here in the center. Funny story about Brittany, actually, I've worked with her previously prior to Q. So when I came over here to Q Sciences, I was like, I know that name. I know Brittany Hitch. So I went on Facebook and I started stalking her because that's what we all do these days. And on her Facebook page, I just kept seeing promotion after promotion after promotion, all these people that were working with her and just really exceeding well. And I thought, that's it. This is the girl. This is the girl who is going to help my people win, right? I had known her previously. And so just the funny small world of getting connected to her again here, it felt like too much of a coincidence. And so I always talk really highly about Brittany. She is a unicorn, you guys. Not only has she come over here and just broken every single record that Q Sciences has, but she's actually shattered network marketing industry records. And it's been so awesome to watch that happen firsthand and have her play such a huge role in the team that I've built with this company as well. So kind of going back to what I was talking about with Jake and Mark Wilson, Jake came over here, revamped a company. I always say everything but our name and a few of our products really changed. We've kept a core amount of our products, but everything else has always been updated. They believe really heavily in innovation and staying on top of trends here, which is so cool. And it shows in our numbers. We have actually had 1,200% growth since we relaunched in 2018. I don't know if anybody on here tonight is a traditional business owner. Those are numbers, though, you guys, that companies fantasize about having. We were actually recently named the third fastest growing company in the entire network marketing industry. And we're actually the first fastest growing health and wellness company right now. I can tell you personally, for me, having worked in this industry for a long time, you can see it. You can tell how much it's making a difference in people's businesses and just the tidal wave that's happening with this company taking off. One of the big things that I always talk about with Q Sciences is the timing. We're still a relatively new company. And so you oftentimes don't hear about companies like us until years and years and years down the road when we've become a huge household name, right? And at that point, sometimes the window of timing for partnering and really optimizing your timing with them has passed, right? That window of opportunity is gone. But Q Sciences, our window is still wide open, and it's a huge reason why I'm here. They always have that saying, the early bird gets the worm, and that just really couldn't be more true about what's going on here right now. We have this incredible window of opportunity. And once I saw all the details laid out before me, I was just like, I'm going to kick myself if I don't do this. And obviously, it's been a huge blessing the last 10 months of me being here. Now, another thing that we have going for us on top of the timing is just the fact that we actually have really killer products. In the health and wellness industry, right? You have so many different companies who have lots of stuff that they offer, but sometimes the quality just isn't there. And that's not the case with Q. Not only is everything just really intentionally made, I'm a crunchy person, I care a lot about ingredients, but it's also stuff that people really need. So we have over 50 different products right now. I do not go into a ton of detail on these calls about them because we would be here for like 25 hours instead of 25 minutes. And I want to be respectful of your guys' time. But what I will tell you is we have a full line of hemp products in our US market. That's something that we are rolling out to a lot of our international markets as well. So that's oils, creams, roll-ons. We even have hemp for pets. Outside of our hemp line, we also have a full non-hemp line. We call these our nutraceuticals, which is kind of just a fancy way of saying high quality supplements. But this is things like spray vitamins. We just were the first to market. So the first company in the entire industry to come out with something called terpenes, which has been blowing up in Canada specifically. And then we also have stuff for fitness, weight loss, kids, hormones, energy. In the whole 10 months I've been here, I have not had to turn anyone away. We always have something that kind of fits in to what people are looking for. I'm a big believer, though, that products are really personal because everybody has different bodies. Everybody has different health goals. And so what I would invite you to do if you are here tonight to get all the nitty gritty on the products is talk to Kristen or Jen or whoever whoever invited you here and ask to get connected to me or to get some specific recommendations from them. I would love to chit chat with any of you guys on what you're really looking to do specifically, and then we can point you in the right direction of a few really specific recommendations. But what I do always cover on these calls is a combo that's called Q Core. So this is actually my personal favorite, but it's also a favorite in the company entirely. I think last time I heard it was something like 80% of our customers are ordering this combo every single month. And really, in my opinion, it's because it packs a punch. It addresses a lot of things that most people need in their lives. For me, I like it because it's simple. I am a little bit of a space case sometimes. So if you give me a lot of capsules and counting out of pills or anything like that, I will just forget to take it. That's me being honest. The Q Core is a combo that just comes in an AM pack and a PM pack. So no thoughts necessary. You just open it up in the morning, take your vitamins, open it up in the evening before bed and take your vitamins. For me, that has made all the difference. And it's the only vitamins I can actually get my husband to take too for the same reasons. What actually comes in Q Core is a first product called Q Max, which is a micronutrient dense vitamin. That is a mouthful of basically just saying it's high quality. What a lot of people don't realize with their supplements is oftentimes we're just buying really expensive pee. That sounds gross, but when a vitamin is not high enough quality, your body actually has a really hard time absorbing the nutrients. And so it's oftentimes why you end up hearing people say, oh, I tried taking a vitamin and I just didn't notice anything. That's a big sign that you weren't taking a very high quality vitamin. Qmax being micronutrient based means your body has an easier time absorbing everything. And so you can actually feel the difference of taking your vitamin. The second product that's in this combo is called Q-Align. So Q-Align is an anti-inflammatory. I am a huge Google nerd. Like I can go into black holes on Google for hours. But if you've never looked up inflammation, it's actually really interesting. A lot of things are connected to having chronic levels of inflammation in the body. So even things like puffiness and bloating or discomfort, it's all connected to inflammation. And when you can bring those inflammation levels down, you help your body just kind of feel better overall. And you can also address really specific things too. And then lastly, it comes with a product that's called Cubiotics. So Cubiotics is a gut health focused supplement. You probably have heard that word thrown around in the last couple of years because it's starting to become really popular. There's a lot of research coming out about gut health and how important it is for things like your immune system, your sleep, your mental health. And so this combo combines all three of those together and just makes it easy. Absolutely my favorite. And I feel like most people could add all three of these into their daily routine and really feel a difference. So like I said, if you came tonight to get info on the products, I hope that I was able to give you at least a gist of what we have, but please reach out so that we can point you in the right direction. We have so many other options, and what you want specifically, we can help get you some info on that. But now I'm going to talk just a little bit more about partnering with Q Sciences from a business perspective. I really, when I came here, it was for the business, right? I've been working in this industry for about 4 years. I've seen lots of different network marketing companies come up and have opportunities and all of those things, but I've never seen anything like Q Sciences. A lot of network marketing companies, in my opinion, make it really complicated for people to actually make money. They have these big, long plans with dozens of different ways for people to get paid, and it's really complicated and difficult to understand. And so what really caught my eye about this company was that it wasn't like that. It was very, very simple. Q Sciences costs $39.95 to start your business with them. And that basically gives you all the tools that you need to get started. And once you're there, you have 4 ways to get paid. The first is through customer sales, which basically means you recommend a product to someone, they purchase that product, you're going to start building commission. The second way is through monthly team commissions, which basically means when you have friends who also want to try this out and partner with Q Sciences, anything you help them accomplish, you will also benefit from financially. The third is through one-time rank bonuses, which basically means each time that you hit a new promotion at Q Sciences, you're going to unlock a bonus. These are not measly little amounts of money. This is make you fall out of your seat kind of income. I am terrible at Canadian conversions, so I'm not even going to try. Kristen has already seen me try and do that. It's not pretty. But what I will tell you is this is in US dollars. The last bonus that I started to unlock was an $8,000 bonus in United States dollars, which again, don't ask me to do math. They told me there would be no math, but it is a lot of money, you guys. It just keeps going from there. And then finally, what Q has that's just really different is something that's called the financial freedom movement. And this is actually one of my favorite parts about our entire company. If you were listening in the beginning, I kind of touched on the fact that I was really not in for network marketing. I was never going to do anything like this. It kind of made me turn my nose up to it for a long time. And part of the reason I felt that way was I felt like a lot of the people who were doing this were really flashy and superficial and driving fancy cars and going on these tropical vacations. And when I started looking at network marketing, I was just trying to make $500 a month so we could pay our bills on time. There was no part of me that related to driving a fancy car or going on some tropical vacation. It didn't feel possible for me. And so because of that, I think it felt like I would never do good at it. What I like about Q is it's really different. It's not about the superficial stuff. They really want to teach us how to make a financial impact in our lives long term. And one of the biggest ways that we do that is through this financial freedom movement, which basically is a financial coaching program we have for all of our partners with Q Sciences. So my coach, her name is Shawnee. And she's helped me with so many things in our finances. When I came in here, I really was looking to start a retirement account for myself. She actually even helped me restructure my kids' college funds, just all kinds of stuff. The financial freedom movement also helps people figure out plans to pay off their debt, repair their credit score. We even have connections to help first-time home buyers. Just really, really cool things, whatever you need. And it's really about teaching you how to make the money that you earn here with this company really impact your life for the long term. The other thing that's really cool about our FFM program right now, this is in our United States market, but again, it's expanding to a lot of our international markets as well, is we have a bonus program that goes on top of that financial coaching. So for me, being located in California, every single month on top of my paycheck here, I also get a bonus that I get to apply towards the debt of my choice or the retirement savings account of my choice. So for me, I get my monthly set base pay, and then I also have that money pour into my retirement account every single month. That does not happen anywhere else in this industry, you guys. It's really, really cool. I always really like to hear from people who are new. I've been in this industry a while, and I know sometimes that can feel like, well, of course she's doing well because she's been doing it forever. So I like to have you guys hear from people who are still really new. And I asked my friend Jennifer to come tonight, Jennifer O, to share just a little bit of her story. She is going to just talk for a quick second on her experience here and how that's been going for her.
Hi, everyone. So I'm Jennifer. I've been here with Q Sciences not that long, actually. And 2 months ago, I actually just hit the rank of elite, which if you looked at that graphic, it's 750 months, which equals 10,000 a year, you guys. And it was honestly, it was never even a dream. Like it was like a pipe dream, right? Like, oh yeah, right. Wouldn't that be great? And so when I hit it, I started to cry because I was like, I actually, for the first time, realized that the potential here is real. And honestly, what I have to give so much credit to is Sweet Mandy and her systems here. Like, I just listen, like it's really as simple as listening and following the suggestions and like being consistent, and the magic really does happen. And so yeah, I don't know, I'm at gymnastics, sorry, but and I just have to, if you guys are wondering about a product and you're a mom, I'm just telling you, you need the chill terpenes, because we've all had those crazy moments as moms, you know what I mean? Chill. That's all.
Thank you so much, Jen. And then I also asked my friend Jen, another Jen, to share a quick bit. She is brand new, you guys. So please give her a little silent round of applause because it takes a lot of nerves to get on here. But she just signed up. I don't even know if it's been a full week yet. And so I asked her to share a little bit about her experience as well.
There we go. Am I there? Oh, hi guys. I'm Jen, the other Jen, I suppose. I'm also from Newfoundland, but living in Alberta. And like Mandy said, it has literally been 6 days, not even a full 7 days so far. It's been crazy. It's been so supportive. I was shocked. I've never done anything like this in my life, and I never thought I would. But seeing Mandy and everyone who joined here do so awesome, I just couldn't sit on the sidelines anymore. So my experience so far has been amazing. Like Mandy has been so helpful. She's been there at every text. She's literally at my fingertips for the last 6 days. And even in just 6 days, sorry guys, he's a little cranky. But I've already seen success and my business starting to grow. I can't see what the next 6 weeks has in store or the next 6 months if I've seen this much already in 6 days. So I hope to see you guys soon. Come join us.
Thank you so much. I love the baby. Isn't that mom life for you? Yeah. So thank you guys so much for sharing. I think it's always so important to hear from new people doing things here and how they're enjoying it. The last thing that I like to close out and say is just that I know this is a lot of information. Like I said, if you came tonight to hear about the products, I really hope that we can chit chat a bit after this and I can send you some more information on the really great options that we have. But if you're listening about the business and you're intrigued at all, I know because I've been there that you're either like, oh my gosh, where would I even start? How do I know if I'd be good? I have so many questions. Or maybe you've tried something like this before and it crashed and burned and it didn't do well for you. I just always like to stress when we close that this is very different. I've seen a lot of different people try this industry or work with different companies. And what I can say so much about Q is our culture is very, very different. This is not us just signing people up and sort of pushing them out the door with a good luck. We are really teaching people here, teaching them not just what to do, but how to do it, not just telling you what to say, but actually teaching you how to say it and how to have conversations. And it's really made all the difference for me being able to work with the people that I've been working with here. There's no way that I would be having the success that I am right now if it wasn't for being in the hands of those people showing me exactly what to do. I kind of joke around and say, if you can cook a frozen lasagna, you could probably work this business because it really is like an instruction manual of just step by step by step and people holding your hand the whole time. So I'm an open book. I think you probably have got a little gist of that tonight, but I would love to answer all your questions and let you pick my brain. We're actually going to be having another presentation just like this tomorrow, same place, same time. So if you're listening today and you're thinking of some people in the back of your mind who might also be interested in doing this or trying these products, please feel free to invite them. I would love to have more faces here tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hopping on with us, and I hope that we get to talk soon.